Good afternoon and very welcome you all in today's very special webinar of Project Inclusion. We would like to welcome our chief guest today, Srimati Mini Mulat ma'am, Assistant Commissioner Chennai Region, and as a special guest, Dr. Simi Mahajan ma'am, Head of Project Inclusion Program, Sri Aurobindo Society, New Delhi. And also, we welcome all KVS officers, principals, and special educators and the teachers who are live with us on YouTube live streaming. In this webinar, we are going to discuss today on children with special need who may have different specific learning difficulties, how a teacher could identify those students, how a teacher could identify those students' needs, and how a teacher can brought them into a mainstream of education. We are going to discuss on Project Inclusion program today, which will cater our SLD student in our schools. Moving ahead, we would like to invite our special guest, Dr. Simi Mahajan, ma'am, Head of Project Inclusion Program, Sri Aurobindo Society, New Delhi. Welcome, ma'am. We request you to kindly share your thoughts regarding Project Inclusion Program. Over to you, ma'am.
Namaskar. First of all, I am really apologetic for the inconvenience caused to you because there was some technical issue which was even not in our hand. But I hope that this is not the usually it happens, but sometimes things are not in our hand. Also, we take the responsibility. So, first of all, again, on the behalf of Sri Aurobindo Society, I want to express my gratitude to all the KVS giving us an opportunity to take our work further with Kendra Vidyalaya schools and to the teachers. As an organization, Sri Aurobindo Society is a not-for-profit organization, and I think teachers in people in Chennai they don't need much of an introduction about the organization because many of you must have visited Pondicherry. So Sri Aurobindo Society head office is in Pondicherry, and we have 300 and more than 300 and branches across the world. And we are doing a lot of work in many areas, but Rupantar, our program transforming education in India, is very progressive program. With this program, we are working with 32 states and union territories of the country. We are working with the state government education departments, and this is the opportunity and for us that we are and it is a matter of pride for us that we are going to now work with the KVS. And because when we talk about Kendra Vidyalaya, so and especially in the government schools, so Kendra Vidyalaya has the status of the excellence in education, the quality education. So we are very happy to associate with all of you. And so today we are going to discuss an important initiative of Rupantar, which is Project Inclusion, which is specifically supporting teachers in the classroom towards children who are not doing well in their academics in the classroom, or they have any other behavior issues. So we are not talking about any children outside the classroom. It is already the children who are already there within the classroom. We call them, they may have hidden disabilities, they may have neurodevelopmental disorders. As an organization, as a project, we have taken this mission that we want to reach to all the teachers of the country, and we want to support them. And through the teachers, actually we want to support all these children, and so that they are best included into the system, not in the school, also in the community. So the program talks about all those children, as I told you, that they show very poor grade level performance in their academic, or they have a very consistent behavior and habitual issues, which actually disrupts the functioning of the classroom or the environment at home. And most of us, we are clueless about these children, how to deal with it. So it is high time, as an important element of in NEP 2020 also, it is very clearly mentioned that teachers needs to empowered and trained on understanding these children in the issue with these issues. So as a program, my colleague Aarti Shankla will take you through the whole journey of project inclusion, how you can be can participate in this program. It is a complete digital program through the mobile app, and believe us, we have an experience of traveling all over the country and meeting the teachers, and we understand the ground realities and challenges faced by the teachers. So we are ensuring that this program is going to support the teacher rather than it should not be any additional burden to the teachers. And secondly, that it should actually create we are creating an ecosystem where teachers and special educators have to come and partnered with us, with each other together to have a better growth of the child in terms of their learning. And so I will not take much of time. Again, I really want to thank you, especially our assistant commissioner, KVS Chennai madam, that I think I just got a message that she got an urgent meeting and she will be joining within this session. But I really want to thank you for her efforts, because for being first in this, that today is our first session with the KVS and Chennai's first one. So it is a it's a great moment, and I want to congratulate everyone here with KVS Chennai for taking the first step in in this line. And let us go through the session. I will be present throughout the session, and I'll be very happy end of the session if you all have any of you have any query. We will be happy to resolve that also. Thank you, and let us proceed towards session.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So it is time to now more discussion on project inclusion program. What is it? How it works? So we have as a expert Miss Aarti Shankla, ma'am, a senior special educator and psychologist having more than 12-year experience in this field. Welcome, ma'am. We request you to continue this session and discuss more about project inclusion. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, Vijay, and thank you, Simima. Um, Before that, prior, starting the session, uh, again, I really want to apologize from our end, and I request you and I thank you for your patience and tolerance. So let's begin the session and understand why we are here today. So when we talk about inclusive education, we all have different notion about it. What is inclusive education, and what project inclusion can do. So throughout this session, we will be talking about what is our role, how we can provide our support. Like ma'am said, we don't want to put any extra burden on teacher, but be a support system so that you can connect with us and understand more about inclusive education and how we could be a partner uh, together in this journey. So to begin with, let's look at few statistic, because stats can help us understand the current reality, what is happening on the ground, what is happening in India specifically. So if we look at the stats of UNESCO and Tata Institute of Social Sciences, what we have understood that India is a home of 8 million children with disability, and out of which 45% students are not able to attain the education, which means they are not accessing their right to education. It's a big number. When we talk about the census 2011, we have this data that we have some 2500 special school and RCA registered special educator who are 1 lakh 20,000 plus. And again, as per the new stat, we have children with disability, which is somewhat 8 million children. So 8 million children with disability, 2500 special school, and then 1 lakh 20,000 plus special educator. The gap is huge. How a teacher, how a special educator will cater the need of children with special need, and how these 2500 special school can accommodate some 8 million children. I know, I'm sure you must be thinking, this is such, impossible and very conflicting data. How this is even possible? So this is the condition. Now let's look at what is the probable solution to this problem. So if we look at RPWD Act, I'm hoping that all of you are familiar with it. So RPWD Act 2016 talks about inclusive education. So what is inclusive education? Let's understand this with the definition. A system of education wherein a student with and without disability learn together, and the system of teaching and learning is suitably adapted to meet the learning needs of different type of student with disabilities. Students with and without disabilities learn together under one roof. With help of few modification and strategies, they can be accommodated in the classroom. That's what inclusive education is. And also NEP 2020 also support this and talks about it. So if we look at and move forward, there are few stories which we can see that Aditi Varma, she's a person with Down syndrome, and lives in Mumbai and running her restaurant in Mumbai. Then the other name is Pranav Bakshi, who's a 19-year-old. He's a child with autism. He's a person with autism and is a first model in India with autism. And third is Ansh Batra, who is 14-year-old and he's an artist and painter, and uh, uh, gained a lot of attention towards him because of his art and talent. So these stories are happening in India now. We cannot anymore say this, that okay, earlier only countries like very developed countries were having such stories in their country. Now India is also a home of such stories, such powerful example to showcase that if a little support is provided to these students, they can also do wonders. And it can't be done by just one person. Like ma'am always says that we need to come in collaboration. Not a single teacher can do, but all the stakeholder together, if work together, we can provide the system to this child where this child can grow. This conducive environment will be provided, and I'm sure with you we can reach our aim, our target of promoting inclusive education pan India. So now let's talk about inclusive education, how we started this journey. Ma'am also mentioned this in few bits, that we started our journey in 2016. We launched our program Project Inclusion, and started with the Ghaziabad district. At the ground, we worked in 14 state and union territories. It was a 4 days training. Some 20,000 teachers were oriented. And then when we worked with them, earlier when we started our work, not everyone was actually comfortable, or maybe I would say uh, ready to fill the case study, because lot of this teachers coming up with that they have student with physical disability and not the neurodevelopmental disorder. Because when we talk about neurodevelopmental disorder, let me tell you, these are the hidden disability. Sometimes we cannot see by just looking at the child. We need to assess or observe a child even more on in a very detailed manner. Like we need to look at the communication pattern, sometimes their age appropriate behavior and other things. But after the training, when they were equipped with the knowledge, when all the important details been shared with the teacher, there were 18,000 plus case studies which teachers submitted, stating that okay, these many students are facing some challenges, and also we feel they are showing some uh, deviant behavior in the classroom. When we assessed, when we did the psychometric assessment with these students, we got to know that 6,600 cases were of neurodevelopmental disorder. So these students, while being part of the system, not much was happening in the classroom, because teachers were clueless how to work with this child, what to do with this children, how to incorporate, how to include those in the classroom. And as you can see, the presence our presence between 2016 to 2020, we worked in Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and many more states and union territories, and the result was same. Not many of the teachers were informed or sensitized about the neurodevelopmental disorder, and students and teacher both were struggling to understand each other, which is why the time when uh, during till 2020 we were working at the ground level. But when in March 2020, uh, when corona hit us, we had to make this program digital because we knew it would be difficult for us to reach at the ground level. And then the journey began of digital platform of project inclusion. So when I say the digital platform, now Project Inclusion has launched our application through which teacher can be with us as per their convenience. This is very much cost effective. It is free of cost. You can do the course as per your convenience, or as per your availability. Let me tell you what are the phases of project inclusion are there. So first is phase 1, where we are sensitizing and talking about different disability, what are their sign and symptoms, and providing few strategies. I'll tell you in detail in the next slide. So this is pretty much the sensitization part, where we are where teacher get to know about what is happening when we talk about the disability, what all hidden disabilities are there. Next is phase 2, where we provide a platform where you can screen a child, because this is the next step. Once you get the sensitization, then you want to work. In the middle of how to work with the child, we need to have much of the information, that what child is doing, what is the performance of the child, which is why we have introduced the screening. There you won't be needing any pen or paper or any form. It's all incorporated in the app itself, so that it is again convenient to you. You can anytime fill the screening and submit it. So there are three screenings under it. So phase 2 has three screening forms. So first is screening 1, where we are understanding what are the challenges child is facing. The second is where we get to know about the strength of the child, what are the interest of the child, what child can do. And the third is advanced screening, where we are diving deep to understand what concerns are there in particular domain. Getting the whole clarity of about the child, we can begin the next step, which is the intervention. So phase 3 provides you the intervention, looking at the concern of the child. You can choose on what part you want to work, take the intervention and work with us. So everything is documented in the app. You can assess the child growth. You can see how child is growing, how you can be with this child and adopt the child throughout the journey. Now let's first talk about in detail about phase 1, which, because now you are going to be with us and partner with us in this project inclusion phase 1. So here I need to tell you this, that the course name is Learning Difficulties, Understanding and Management. Why learning difficulties? Because here we are talking more than about the disability. We're not just limiting to the disability, we have more to provide. So in this course we have 17 module. Each module has 4 to 5 chapters in it. Once you complete the chapter, you can do the assessment, which is the evaluation part. So every chapter has one video, which is audio visual, so you can easily learn, understand what we are providing you. These are very small videos, some 2-3 minutes video, again, which is easy to understand and very crisp in knowledge. The content what we cover under it is talking about what is inclusive education, what all disabilities are there, their sign and symptoms. Apart from that, we are also providing you the information about slow learner and underachiever, because these are not considered as the disability, but we know there are many children present in our classroom which are facing some or the other issues or concern, and who are slow in our classroom. So the content is already provided for them. Also, there are teaching strategies so that you can at least begin. If you find that okay, there are some concern, you can use this strategy and work with this child. Apart from that, there are some exemptions and benefit, which is at the national level, what the exemption and benefit is been provided to the child, it's also been mentioned here in the 17th module of it. Like I mentioned earlier, this course is audio visual based, and the content is in multi languages. So right now we are there in English, Hindi, Tamil, Bengali, Gujarati, Marathi. These languages are already there on the app. We are working on Telugu, Kannad, Malayalam, Assamese, and Punjabi. So soon we will be launching these five languages as well, so that we are also connected with these teachers who are comfortable using those language. So let me tell you what is the process of it. So once you start the course, you fill a pre-assessment. Pre-assessment is just to understand what all information you're having about disability or about this sector. Then you start the course, you launch the course, and once you complete a chapter, you will get to see uh, you'll get to see a video and the reading material and the evaluation of it. Once you watch the video, a reading material will open. Now it's up to you if you want to read it, or you can skip it as well. And then the evaluation part, which contains some four questions. So every chapter contains some four questions as a MCQ form. Once you complete all the chapters, then you fill the module and assessment. In this manner, you complete all the modules, all the assessment, and at the end you fill the post assessment. Once you do it, you can move ahead and secure your certificate, because we believe in acknowledging your effort, that what you all have done, how much you have covered. So we are providing the certificates also. So let me tell you how it is. So once you complete the module assessment, you get the e-certificate if you score more than 60%. Once you complete post assessment, which is after the course, once you complete the post assessment and score below 75, you also get e certificate. And if you score more than 75% in the post assessment, you get achiever certificate. These are the example of the certificate. This is module completion certificate, this is course completion certificate, and this is excellence certificate of excellence, the achiever certificate you get once you score more than 75%. And I am hoping that most of you will score more than 75%. After that, I really want to tell you that we are not leaving you in the middle of it. Our idea is not to just get the course done. Our idea is that we connected to you, have this partnership where you can come to us if you have any concern, which is why we have online doubt clearing session. Every Wednesdays and Fridays, we conduct this doubt clearing session at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. The experts will be there to answer your queries, like special educators, psychologists. You can connect with them online, ask you a question regarding, if you have a question regarding any module, any chapter, any and in terminology. If there is any concern of yours in your classroom and you are struggling with it, you can always come to us and clear your doubt. This interaction, we are hoping that most of you will come, because the environment, the question which teacher raises, this is something else. Because most of the time what we see is that, okay, teachers are very much burdened. I do agree with this part, but I also got the chance to interact with teachers who are very passionate and really want to bring a change in the students life. So I invite you all to be there in the doubt clearing session. If you have any doubt, or in case you want to share your feedback about the course, if you have any concern related to maybe app or anything, you can come up, you can share, and we will be there listening to you. Now, I would love to give you this update. So far, we have oriented 3 lakh teachers, more than 3 lakhs. The registration what we had is some 95,000 plus teacher have already registered in our app, and 21,000 plus teachers have already completed this course. So so far this is the journey of our digital platform, and I'm hoping more teachers, more talented teachers like you would join us soon and be part of this change and this reality, this future. This is the example of the reading material which I have told you earlier. So you can always read it. It's very extensive in detail, and you can also choose to skip it once you watch the video. Now I'm going to play the video for you so that you can understand it better. And after that, we can take your doubts.
Dyslexia, understanding the disorder A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. You must be wondering, why are we revisiting learning alphabets at this stage? For you, these are simple alphabets. Within these 26 letters, you may be able to identify the vowels and consonants. Now, what if we say that this isn't the case with everyone? Meet Zoya. She's 6 years old, and this is how the letters appear to her. All that she sees is some dancing and floating shapes. Zoya has a hard time connecting letters to the sounds they make and then blending those sounds into words. Since she cannot pronounce the words or recognize their sounds, she cannot understand the meanings. So, what's the case with Zoya? Zoya has a disorder called dyslexia. Dyslexia is a language-based learning disability. Students diagnosed with this condition face challenges in interpreting and processing language. The disorder affects an individual's ability to read, spell, write, and speak. While these students have a normal vision and are just as smart as their peers, they struggle with their academics, thus requiring the teacher to adapt to an individual's way of learning. In this series of videos, we will learn about some teaching strategies for students with dyslexia. Before we start with the sessions, it is important for us to know that a supportive teaching environment plays a vital role in making the classroom dyslexia friendly. A teacher's understanding of specific difficulties and how they may affect the student's classroom performance is a blueprint for the teacher to plan and proceed with the lectures. From the next session onwards, we will begin to learn the strategies that can be implemented to teach the students having this disorder. Stay tuned.
So we have also walked through of it, but prior to that, I want to ask Simi ma'am, do you want to add something here?
So, just two, three things. First of all, that this is only the phase one, which is the sensitization. And as we have discussed with the head office, that we are expecting that all the teachers of KBS, they are going to complete their training in 15 to 20 days. And by December end, we will be having the case identified by the teachers and through this program. So I will be requesting everyone that kindly after this session, kindly download the app and start doing the course. And as Aarti shared, that the course is as per your convenience. So it is a 6.5 minute content, and if you spend daily half an hour watching the videos, within 7 or 8 to 10 days you can easily complete your course without spending much of your personal time into this. Secondly, the course has been designed in various languages also. So kindly, whichever language you are comfortable, it is present in English, Hindi, Gujarati, Marathi, Bengali, and Tamil. And very soon we are going to add the Telugu, Assamese, and Punjabi into it. So whatever language you are comfortable at, what I my understanding is that KBS teachers, at least English is common here in wherever we are working. But other, if you want to opt any other language for your understanding, even you are welcome and you can do that also. And so third is that we can only bring a change. It is not a sensitization program. It is the complete capacity building of teachers to deal with students in these class in the classroom. So it is a complete program. We expect every teacher to participate at all the three levels. Level 1, after sensitizing, please put your case studies, do the screening first, second and third level, and then we will be supporting you in the intervention program. And with the special educators, I am hoping there are many special educators are also present here. They have a lot of important role to play here, because we all understand that you people have also lot of responsibility and lot of schools also. So, and one thing we have to be very clear, the role of special educator is more important to prepare the child for learning. But teaching always happens at the teacher's end. The teacher is a subject matter expert. So if this partnership is there, the special educator and the teacher is a strong partnership, we will see the direct result in children. And third thing, you may all be thinking that what about the parents participation? Because regarding these children, our teachers always face a difficulty to deal with the parents, and because most of the parents are at the denial, and they don't want to accept it. If they want to accept it, they don't know what to do it. So I ensure you that your participation will ensure their participation also within this program. Because it is not the digital platform. We are inviting you at every point. Our contact point will be our doubt clearing session. We will be sharing, once you will register on app, you will be sharing each and every information, that how can you connect to us. One number will be given to today only, that if you have any problem in joining the program or whatever you have, you can directly connect to us. So there is a strong support structure we have created, because the only commitment are is that every teacher should be trained and sensitized about it. And we are hopeful that we will be getting a great participation from KVS Chennai and all the KVS teachers. With that, I don't think so this is what I wanted to convey. But we will be very happy if any of you have any doubt or any query related to the program. It's good to ask. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I wanted to tell you all that we have shared a pinned message on YouTube as well. So you can click it there and download the app from there. We have shared the link here in the chat as well. And soon we will be sharing our number with you so that you can reach out to us. You can message us whatever concern, query you have. You can take a screenshot wherever you are stuck in the app. So, and I would definitely invite you for the upcoming doubt clearing session so that we can connect better.
I want to add,
IUS.
yeah, I want to add one more thing. There is a great opportunity for certain teachers. I'm sure that many of you must be working not today with the children, before that also. It's not that key teachers don't know. It is the only thing is that we just give them the right tool and technology, so that it is going to ease their problem. So any of you think that you have already been working with children with special need in your classroom, and you have really made a difference, there is an opportunity. We have started our our program, our campaign online, inclusive insight series, where we are actually highlighting and publishing any one case study and a story. If you have think that your story is really important and it should be shared with the community, we are inviting every teacher, even the special educators, be go on the social media page and see the project inclusion page on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Insta, wherever, which social media handle you are comfortable with. Please go there, like our page, and you will be getting lot of information about our programs and all our campaign, and you can be a part of it. So ultimately our aim is to build up a community where everybody is sharing, and sharing and caring is there. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we'll be I think I'll tell let us the team please share these social media handles also on the link also on the chat.
Yes, ma'am, on it. Other than that, I could see the message that if there is any link for the iOS user, I want to tell you that we have web link for the iOS user. You can always go to and click the link and start the course. Yes.
Still we are not the app is not compatible with the iPhone, because there are a lot of other challenges working with the iPhone. Our team is working on that, so as Aarti said that you can use your laptop or any computer system if the app is not workable on your mobile. You can use the web version. We'll be sharing the link, same link.
Yeah. So now it's time to show you the give you a walkthrough of the app, how it looks like, get the feel of it. And in case you have any doubt while I'm showing it to you, please raise your hand, or maybe you can write it in the chat box of either YouTube or Google Meet. Yes. So once you start it, you can choose the language, choose that if you are a teacher, if you are a parent, you can choose your profile and log in. When you log in, you dial your number. If you're a first time user, you will be starting with an OTP and choosing or uh, keeping a password. Then you will update your profile, your first name, last name. Now here I want to remind you something. When you are filling the profile and updating your profile, I request you that you please write your full name. Sometimes this happens is as a first name we write our initial. Now because we are developing this and we are developing our working more on the app, I request you please write your first name in full. Don't write just the initial of it, so it will be helpful. Your name will be coming out as will be taken from here from your profile. So please write your full name here in the first name. If you have a middle name, please write it here in the first name itself and then the last name. I hope this is clear. Not Please avoid writing initial of your name. Write your full name. Yes. In such manner, you will complete your profile, share your details. So, by filling block, districts, and everything, this information, if your district or school name is not there, please write, please choose select others. Later, it will be updated and you can start. Once you complete it, go to the courses, the option in the down. You can see the courses option. Once you click it, you can launch the course. Go to my courses, and because you will be the first time user, it will appear like launch the course. You read the introduction and then moving next, you fill the pre-assessment of it. These are 15 questions where you are helping us understand your understanding regarding disability. And after filling it, you can start the course. So here, like you can see, these are 17 modules. You can start from module 1, and in the consecutive manner you will complete whole module, matlab, whole course. Yeah. So first module, starting with chapter one, you will start with the video, then the reading material. Like I said, if you want to skip the reading material, you can skip it and go to the evaluation immediately. In such manner, you will complete the course. In case you have any doubt, any concern, we will be more than happy to help you. Meanwhile, I am looking at your concern if you have any in chat box.
Yes, excuse me, madam.
Yes, sir.
May I talk to you? I am Mr. Guruswami Pandian, Principal in charge, KV Sivaganga, Tamil Nadu. Right. And that regarding the certificate, again, how the teachers or administrators are creating pressure on students about the passing or minimum level of marks to score, right? That is 60%, 70% or 75% and all. Oh, why can't you think of those who score is 75% and above can be given, as you said, achiever certificate, right? Madam, am I audible?
Yes, sir. So, sir,
Ah,
what I could get that you said that there should not be minimum criteria or there should be
yes,
a
yes,
minimum
yes,
criteria.
yes,
So
yes, yes.
we
Why?
yeah.
Because it is not about what the examination or like that. It is awareness program. And for example, one example I can quote, uh, when one course is conducted by NCRT, right? I have spent more than 5.5 hours, but minimum 70% is to be there to get a digital certificate. I got 69% and I have lost it. That's why I'm telling.
Yeah, so I completely get it, sir. So that's important concern. So what we have done is the minimum criteria, sir, that where whenever we get the certificate, there should be something which has to be minimum also. So I get it. So 60% we have kept the 60% criteria, and we are giving the chance. It is not that you will not, the person will not be getting a certificate. The only thing we are telling the person to revisit, and wherever he is lacking, just study and give the reassessment also. It's not that a certificate will not be given, the person has to go for the reassessment, and next time he will clear and he'll get the certificate. So the chance is not missed,
Oh,
we are giving the another chance also. But there should be so I hope I am able to resolve your concern also. So it is taking care of both the things, that people should not be held back if they don't score the benchmark score, they don't get the benchmark score. But we are giving them the chance to get that benchmark score, because we want that teacher should reach at that the minimum level of understanding. And those who are scoring more than 75%, we want to really motivate and congratulate them, because that shows that they have actually thoroughly interested and participated in the program. And one thing I tell you, that the course structure is so strong that 90% of the our teachers, they have achieved more than 90%. So I am hoping that teachers from KVS will not be scoring less than 75%. They will be scoring better, because we are supporting them at every level that they should perform better. That I ensure you.
so
But thank you so much,
that
sir,
means
for bringing it up.
that means there is a chance of reassessment.
Yes, sir. And thank you for asking this question. This is important. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Because the course which I attended, they did not have reassessing technique. Only
Yeah,
once we can attempt. That's why.
no, so our purpose, as you said, that it is more of the creating, strengthening the people. So we cannot just make them pass and fail. We have to strengthen them. That is what we are doing.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Also, I got another question there on YouTube, that I am a TGT math, but I have BS Ed. Also, that I am qualified teacher for visually handicapped student. So, let me tell you, sir, that we are providing the platform where you can understand other disorder, other disability as well. So, it is also a training of cross disability, because we never know that which student is coming to us, not in this session, maybe in future. So this is a very sustainable model where we are empowering teachers so that they can handle any kind of concern present in the classroom or maybe in future. So which is why I would request you to please do the course in such manner you can be a more inclusive teacher and not handling just one type of student, but all student present in your classroom. Thank you for asking your question. Apart from that, also want to tell you this, that once you complete the course, even get the certification, maybe earlier maybe earlier when you completed the course, you had no such cases in your classroom, but eventually you saw that okay, this child is present in my classroom showing some concern, and I want to revisit the course. So let me tell you, once you complete the course, now you can access any module, any content, any chapter. You don't need to go through the whole course again. So this course is your, this information is your for you, so that you can develop, you can enhance your skill and learn more. So that is there. uh, in case you have more concern, doubt or question, I request you to please ask. Simi ma'am is with us and we will try to resolve all your concern and queries.
So, what is the date of birth? I think somebody has asked us. So, ma'am, what we want to tell you that this is the big data we are working on. Like we are working all over the country at a national level, and believe us, we are majorly 99% our users are from the teachers from the government schools. So the basic information will help the country also to analyze data in different way. So we are not going to do anything with the your date of birth. The only thing it is the basic thing we want to see, and ultimately we want to analyze that how many teachers at which level, what kind of a participation was there. It is going to help us in the research purpose, nothing else. So and I want to ensure everyone that your personal information, whatever we are only having the very very required basic information about a child and the teacher, and it is totally safe with us. And as an organization, we are famous for our credibility. So the data is very very much ensured, and the confidentiality clause is very very clear with our MOU also. So this information is not going to be used for any other purpose. This is for sure. Thank you so much for asking. And as Aarti spoke about the special education, so in app we have a different three rules are there: teacher, parent, special educator, and other professionals. So as a special educator, please choose your role and do this program, because we understand that in special education you may be expertise yourself in particular disability or disorder. So this course will help to deal with this also, because once you are going to the school you may come across all kind of students. You can help yourself and you can help the other teachers also to do that. And as an organization, we are already doing lot of cross disability training program to the special educators in different areas. And I want to share very soon, I want to share happily, today we got the our first research report has come out regarding project inclusion, and RCI Rehabilitation Council of India has also endorsed our program, and I'm going to very soon share this report also. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Another question, this concern basically Krishna ji has raised. Let me tell you here. In case you have any technical issues, anything is not functioning or working, we have shared a WhatsApp support number with you. You can always click a screenshot and share with us on the technical support. Every day we cater a lot of question queries, and we resolve it on a day to day basis. So I'm sure this will be resolved in another 24 hours. Yes. Apart from that, I want to introduce one of my colleague here, Miss Archana. Though she has high fever today, but she was willing to participate and come to this session. She is in Pondicherry and she speaks Tamil and English. And I'm hoping, in case you have any doubt or you want to speak anything or ask her anything, she can also provide her support to you.
Any other query anybody have? Sh- Shall we conclude this session?
Yeah. Archana, would you like to say hi to all?
Yeah, Aarti. First of all, good evening, everyone. எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் உடம்பு முடியலன்றதுனால என்னால அவ்வளவா பேச முடியல. ஸோ உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது தமிழ்ல நீங்க கேட்கணும் அப்படின்னு விரும்பினா கூட நீங்க தமிழ்ல கேட்கலாம். நான் உங்களுக்கு சப்போர்ட் பண்றேன். உங்களுக்கு வேற ஏதாவது டவுட் இருக்கா? தமிழ்ல உங்களுக்கு ஏதாவது கேட்கணும்னு தோணுதா? டியர் டீச்சர்ஸ்,
Yeah.
உங்களுக்கு தமிழ்ல வேணும்னாலும் நாங்க சப்போர்ட் பண்ண ரெடியா இருக்கோம்.
Simi ma'am, would you like to take this another question or should I?
Yeah. So, if you want to, it's so somebody has that who's the target audience. So definitely we want to reach to every professional who wants it. So it's not we are not and any person who wants it. The program is pro bono. Program is open. We are happily sharing the link with you, and if you further want to share this program and link to the others colleague and other people in your vicinity, we will be very happy. It is only because, as I told in the beginning, we don't want to create only inclusion in the classroom, we want to create inclusion in the community. So everybody should be sensitized. So it is not only for B.Ed special education, it is for educators, it is for anybody who wants to, who is dealing with children, who is working with children with special need or with the neurodevelopmental issues, and they want to enhance their knowledge. Please come and join the program.
Yes,
And
like
Archana is a resource person in Pondicherry. She is already training teachers of Pondicherry. So, and very soon she may be visiting school in Chennai also, KVs. So, we just wanted to have one resource person from this region so that you can definitely connect to her also with this number. But so I think we are not getting much of doubts, and already so a lot of time has been spent,
there is
and
another question.
okay.
Yeah.
On KVS is now on contracted visible special, so that so I think this is what I am understanding is that if you have gained the knowledge, so and so as a professional, you don't want to, you don't have the limit, that knowledge can be used anytime wherever you will be working. So I don't want to address on that how the KV is hiring people, because this is their KV's that is their KV's prerogative. So and they are better, they can answer better on this. The only thing I can say that if you are a professional, you gain any knowledge, it is always going to help you in your career wherever you are. Do the good work, and your employment will be um, um, uh, taken care safe. And the only thing is, first let us perform and let us do the good work, and everything falls into place.
It was very nice and meaningful webinar, ma'am. So we can understood that just looking visible is not disability. Some are facing specific learning disability, but in look wise they are as like us. No, but they are facing dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia. So with this course, people will understand that just looking visible is not disability, ma'am. Thanks a lot. It means a lot, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, sharing. And definitely, you said the right word that we don't have to look at the disability. Rather, this program is going to open up our way of looking at a child. We don't have to see the disability. We have to see the strength in a child. What is possible to
Yes,
work with the child? That's more important. Once we change our way of looking at a child, how we look at it, everything changes for the child also and for us also. So that is the purpose of program, rather than being helpless. being frustrated that how I can deal with this child. Rather, if you will change the way, change the mindset, things will always change that. And thank you so much for the great participation by all the teachers. And as I was hoping that we are now connected with the esteemed organization in the country, and teachers of KV are definitely they are stand apart. And we are hopeful to have a great journey with you and great contribution from all of you. And from bottom of my heart, I really want to thank you, chairperson KBS. The madam has seen the potential in the program, and she wanted that this program should be there for all the teachers and students. And thank you for the department in the head office also, Chandna Mandal ma'am and her team. They really supported us for bringing this program here. And I personally met all the regional assistant commissioner, all the regional assistant commissioners in Delhi a few days ago. And everybody promised that, Dr. Simi, we will be definitely implementing this program in our schools in our region. And hopeful that Chennai is the first region today, and in participating in this program, and teachers will be doing showing excellent result in this. Thank you so much for your patience and your hearing. And we will be connected with our doubt clearing sessions and with our contact number. Don't hesitate to reach to us at any point of time. Thank you so much.
Just want to add two
Definitely.
information. Uh, yeah, just two information. In the chat box, we have shared the WhatsApp group link. I request you all. It is specifically for Chennai KV teachers. Kindly use the link to be in this group. And other than that, if you have joined our, through YouTube and any other mode, I request you to please subscribe it so that you can also watch Inclusive Insight, which will be provided to you or live to you on every Wednesday at 4. That's it. Thank you so much, and thank you, ma'am, for being with us and facilitating. And thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you so much, ma'am, once again.